I don't know what to do for intros. Like, I feel like,
We need a song.
dude, if there's any, this is what we're gonna do. I need an artist to help me to collaborate with me, and help me make some sort of intro music. You know, nothing crazy, nothing special, something like a Joe Rogan vibe, but obviously not Joe Rogan's stuff, but something like that. But anyway, this is episode number 4. What?
I feel like you can literally just see the outline of your penis.
This is episode number 4. If you're an artist, please hit us up on Instagram at GetAJobPod. We're looking for somebody to make a little intro music for us. So if that's you, please hit us up. Anyway,
Please.
so we're back. Episode number 4, Q&A. 4 weeks straight, 1 month straight of the podcast uploading. How do you feel?
Woo.
How do you feel so
good.
far? We
It's
just started
fun.
monetizing this podcast. We made our first $100. Feeling rich. Yeah. But this
Rolling
is
in the
going to be
dough.
good, dude, because next week we have a guest coming on.
We do.
We have
You'll have
Kayla's,
to wait. You'll have to wait to see who it is.
and then after that we have some other guests we're trying to figure out right now. We want to get Kayla's parents on the podcast, my parents on the podcast.
Yeah, my parents are coming in 2 days. So the day that this is posted, they will be here.
Yeah, the day this is posted, her parents will get here. But I mean, that would be really cool to sit your parents down and have them just, get their insight about everything and ask them some questions. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah. We can ask them if they're down.
Yeah, that'd be something to look forward to. But anyway, yeah, it's been a good week. We're like finally settled down. Like marriage is finally like nothing about the wedding, so we're just like finally getting into our normal lives. Everything's good. Life's been good, dude. I can't complain. We sat down by the water today, down by the pool, and I'm exhausted right now. That's why I look and sound so tired, is because I just sat out in the sun for 2 hours and I'm just like ready to
The
take a
sun
nap.
really takes it out of you.
I'm ready to take a nap. But yeah, I just want to jump into these questions because we have so many questions and there's gonna be so much to talk about in these questions. So Kayla's got the screenshots on her phone. We had to screenshot the ones we wanted to answer because otherwise it would just been a mess.
We can't do everyone either.
Yeah.
So.
So we're gonna tell you
Sorry.
who asked the question and what they asked.
All right, should we pass the phone back and forth?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
I'm ready.
Number 1. I don't know how to say this guy's name.
Try your best.
Shh.
Wow.
Schneur Wagner?
Sounds good.
Something. Okay, their question: how do you feel viewing other people's content? Is it just mindless like us, like people that aren't content creators, or is it like you see something and it says good idea, or they're doing the same as me?
Yeah, that's a good one. Whenever I see another content creator post content, I just think I kind of study how they, not study, but I look at how they do it and what they're trying to do and what's going through their brain and what kind of content they make. And I don't watch YouTube. If I watch any YouTube, it's just like funny fails or something.
But yours are, I feel like you watching TikTok and you watching Instagram, or
do I do those things a lot though? A whole lot? Am I glued to my phone watching?
No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying on those two platforms, I feel like you're probably looking at maybe how they're doing it or what they're doing. On YouTube, I feel like it's you do it for pleasure and you don't really care what's on. You care what's on TV, but you're not oh, this is what he did.
But for the most part, since I've done content, I do study. I look at people's stuff. I'm like, oh, I see what he did there. I like that transition. I like how he put the music there. I like how he did this there. I like how he snapped it there to make, you know what I mean? It's a science.
It's definitely a different look at it too, because I feel like I follow some people that I just follow because I really like their stuff, and I don't necessarily think of it in that way. But there's also people that I feel like do what I do and are close with all the followers and everything like that, and I do not take stuff from them, but I just see how they do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I feel like it just depends on the person.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you look into it a little bit more when you do it every single day. You're like, oh, wait, that makes more, you know what I mean? You just look into it more. It's the same deal. That's a good question, though.
We're all just learning in this
I'll read the next one.
I don't know what it was just doing. Oh, you have to swipe.
Have you got any job yet?
You have to say who it is.
From Rezel Tobias. Russell Tobias, no, we have not gotten jobs yet. I haven't had a job for 4 years. 4.5 years I have not had a job. So, no.
You're looking at it.
Kayla has some news, though, about jobs. I don't know if she wants to say that here, but
Yeah,
I don't know why
I'm
she wouldn't
good.
want to.
I'm going full-time social media. Woohoo!
W.
Steven's literal dream.
I'm so
my
excited.
dream too, but sometimes, whatever. Okay, next
Wow.
question.
Sounds like I forced her into that one.
No. Next question by Andre Bells. Okay, so this is a question we each have to answer. We either get 3 houses or Stevie gets plus 1 inch.
That's easy. 3, 2, 1. 3 houses. What did you answer?
1 inch.
Are you kidding me right now? That's crazy because, like, at that, what is 1 inch going to do, honestly? What is 1 inch? Okay. Next question. Next question.
I don't
Next
even know
question.
why I keep closing my phone.
Next.
Sorry.
Whoever asked that question, you can get lost. Holy smokes. All right. Next question is from Dags72. How do y'all see yourselves monetizing this in, say, 20 years? Dags, I hope I'm not working in 20 years, bro, because if I'm working in 20 years, I completely effed up what I had going on.
Cheers.
But here's the thing. 20 years from now, things are going to be a lot different, right? There's going to be 50-year-olds making content. You know what I mean? There's going to be you know what I mean? Everybody hits me with what's the 5-year plan? What's the 20-year plan? Well,
this
dude,
isn't going to last forever.
I hate to say it, but
Yes, it
I
is.
hate to say it. I'd hate to say it, but like, I mean, we got married. We just bought a house. It's like, I'm not even in my, 25 yet. It's like, okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
People
What
are-
do I have to do next to get people's, what do I have to do next to, I don't know. I'm just saving my money, investing my money, chilling, bro. I'm chilling. I don't know.
Yeah. Also, in 20 years, I think the world's different now, but the world's obviously going to be a lot different in 20 years.
I hate to say it, bro, but
I think that it will be just fine.
I hate to say it, but your parents listen to the radio. Your parents listen to, spot. There's gonna be your parents watch YouTube, bro. They're, my parents watch YouTube. There's a million different things. It's not like YouTube or TikTok or anything's just gonna. Social media's just gonna disappear off the face of the earth. You know what I mean? Hopefully, what my plan is to be smart with my money, invest my money, and put my money to work so it works for me, so that I don't have to work in 20 years and I can take care of the people around me and whatnot. You know what I mean? That's my goal, is to be smart enough to do that. But I don't know. I hate when people say that. Even though you should look at things like that. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing good or bad will last forever. That is true. But most of the time, it comes down to that person not. I don't want to say try, but they don't try hard enough to make it last. You know what I mean? It just gets boring. They want to do something else. You know what I mean? I've enjoyed doing this for the last 4.5 years, which isn't forever, but I don't know. I'm living. I told Kayla today, I'm living my dream life.
And it keeps getting better, and it keeps getting bigger. So
yeah.
What?
And
We're gonna let it.
I have some exciting news here soon. I'm hoping to launch a product here soon. And that is its own thing. You know what I mean? There's just so many different things that come from social media. I don't think people understand what it can branch off to. People have built music careers off of social media. They've built brands off of social media. Social media will make a damn near enough, not damn near, but plenty of money to support, you know what I mean? But there's so many different things that go from it. At the end of the day, you're on your own billboard, and people want to be on your billboard. Brands want to be on your billboard, or you can promote things on your billboard. That's what it comes down to. Anyway, sorry, I went really deep into that one.
Short answer, you hope to not be working in 20 years.
That's the short answer. I hope I'm not working in 20 years. Yes, that's my 20-year plan. Hopefully, I'm sipping pina coladas on the beach. Hopefully with Kayla. Not anybody else, but I don't know.
Where the hell am I gonna be?
I don't know. Kayla's not very spontaneous. I'm not saying I'm not gonna be with you. I'm just I don't know. She doesn't like to go on trips with me. I just got her to go to Miami last weekend, and that was like the first spontaneous thing she's ever done with me. It was amazing. Me and her.
I didn't move across the country to be with you. It's fine. Not spontaneous whatsoever.
Okay, all right, that's
Give me
fair.
no credit for that.
That's fair. That was a while ago. I forget, but like she's getting better is what I'm trying to get at.
Okay, next question. Miles Fix 37. Did you guys go to the same college together?
No.
No, we did not.
Nope.
So Steven's first year, he played golf in college. His freshman year.
Some community college.
It wasn't community.
Some small.
Was it?
I don't know actually what it was.
Anyway.
It was a smaller college.
And then his second year, he moved back to like our hometown, and he went to a different community college, and I went to Western
Michigan University.
What college did I go to? Western Michigan University for 4 years. So.
Yeah,
No,
she was living the
we did not.
good old university life, partying it up every night.
That was definitely not me.
Yeah, on the weekends.
My freshman year, I partied. The rest, I think that I did myself out on that freshman year.
Yeah.
I kind of
know.
stayed.
I
to
feel like me and
myself
you
the
were
rest
just
of
kind
the
of
year.
like doing our own thing in college. Like
Yeah,
it was
we
just
met-
me and you.
We started dating like freshman year of college, basically. So we were, having fun together, whatever.
Yeah, we didn't go to the same college, but we still saw each other most weekends
We
and
actually
whatnot.
lived in the same apartment complex in different apartments.
Oh yeah. When
Was that my sophomore
we-
year?
well,
Our sophomore year?
yeah, we went to when I moved back, we lived in the same apartment complexes, not in the same apartment together,
Yeah.
but in the same complex.
Yeah.
So,
in
like-
like different buildings too.
Yeah, it's so weird.
It's so weird.
So weird.
That's
Actually,
weird
now
to
that I
think
think about
about.
it, that is so weird.
And we bought Dash there too. That's when we got Dash. Remember we would carry him back and forth from one
I
apartment to the
can't
other.
believe, holy
That is
crap,
so
we've
weird.
lived a whole life.
I know. Anyways,
Holy smokes.
Next question.
No, but another question. I want to dive into this really quick because this kind of branches off of it. People like doing long distance, like kids are graduating from high school and their person's going to college and they're not going to college, or they're going to college, a person's going to a different college. What's your advice to them? Then they're going to different colleges. They're not getting long distance, different colleges. What's your advice?
well, I must say from experience that was literally the worst thing ever, but also the best thing ever.
Honestly, I think, and I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it for everybody. Being away from each other a decent amount when you first get together, when you first start dating, is not a bad thing. All that does is prolong the honeymoon effect, right?
Yeah.
That's all it does. And I think it's honestly a good thing to not spend every breathing second with that person right off the rip. Because when you do that, it burns out quicker and you get sick of it faster.
But we were already dating for 2 years when you moved.
Yeah, but we weren't spending every day together.
No.
You know what I mean? We didn't live together. We weren't hanging out we were hanging out 3 times a week, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. And that was a lot. You know what I mean? So what I would say is when you get into a relationship or whatever, maybe the distance is not a bad thing. Distance makes the heart fonder. So
Yeah, I feel like
but yeah, I don't know.
in perspective, it brought us closer together. And now here we are.
Yeah.
So I would say stick through it as long as you guys are both in on it. Like, I feel like Steven and I already knew at that point that we both wanted to be together literally forever. So we were like, nobody else we want. So.
Although she did say she was going to break up with me if I moved to Florida.
Okay, that was just kind of me saying, like, don't freaking move to Florida.
See, she's got quite the sailor's mouth, bro.
I get it from my mama. Sorry.
Shout out, Kath.
Hey, Kath.
That's funny. Yeah, she told me, she goes, if you move to Florida, I'm breaking up with you because long distance, and she didn't want to do that. And
I was like, hell no.
I remember I got halfway to Florida, driving down to Florida. I was like, what am I doing, dude? I can't believe I just left.
But we went through, like, a tough conversation, and then, I was like, nope, like, this is it then, blah, blah, blah. But then I was like, no, I can't break up with him. So we didn't. We stayed together. And I wrote him a note on his way down to Florida, and I told him once he hits
in my
Florida,
wallet. It's in my wallet as we speak.
once he hits Florida, he can open it. And what did you do?
As soon as we hit Florida lines, I pulled off on an exit, went into a Wendy's with me and my buddy, and I read it.
He didn't waste any time.
No, and I have that note to this day in my wallet. I carry it with me every where I go, which is crazy because that was 2019. You wrote me that letter. It's folded up in my wallet.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm a big memory guy. Like I like memorabilia. You know what I mean? If I get a ticket at a Red Sox game, I keep the ticket.
Oh my gosh.
If I get a ticket at the train stop downtown New York, I keep the ticket.
Every concert ticket he has.
Concert ticket, movie tickets,
college football game,
college football game, hockey, all that. Yeah, all that stuff. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm a memorabilia guy. I literally had a thing. It was like my treasure box.
I feel like a lot of people have. Like, I had a memory box.
Yeah, but my memory box is a box. It's like a tub.
Yeah.
And I kept everything, man. I think it's so cool to look back. I have a box, like a little box from kindergarten or like elementary school that I would throw stuff in, like my badges I'd get for like having good grades and stuff. The ones you'd like sew into your backpack and stuff like that. Just weird stuff. Anyway, I'm getting off topic, but yeah.
No, we did not go to college together.
We did not go to college together.
But the point is, I stayed in college like the last 2 years, and you moved away. So like that was where we got.
Yeah, I didn't finish school, so.
But
we've talked about that.
You're doing great. All right, next question.
Favorite thing about each other from 801 Tay.
Favorite thing about each other?
Favorite thing about each other. I think your smile lights up a room. I love your laugh, and I like when you get goofy. I've said this a million times. Kayla, when she's goofy, I don't know what it is, bro. It's just like I feel like a kid again when she's goofy. It makes me feel like warm and fuzzy inside, I guess. I don't know. I like that about you.
You're funny. I mean, my favorite like outside thing about you is your smile, and I've literally said that a million times. But I also feel like you can make me laugh in like any point of the day.
Really?
Yeah. Which I always need a good laugh, because I can get down in the dumps. I can get a little moody sometimes.
Yeah, I think me and you both have where we get in a mood, like we get into moods really fast for no reason. But then again, today's society, dude, everything's I asked it. In today's society, dopamine, like a dopamine release, people just go on TikTok. And you release all that dopamine watching the TikToks and Instagram and stuff. You release all that dopamine, and then when you're done, you just sit there. And your brain is literally fried. And it doesn't know what to do to like, because it just released all that dopamine. And the dopamine is what it makes you feel that way. And it's like when you have the dopamine releases, you feel good. When it's not there because it's all gone, you just feel fried out, and it's whatever. But I go through those cycles where I get like that, and it's not fun. But yeah, I think we kind of pick each other out when I think we've gotten good at that. So.
All right, next question by Pranjewel950. Is there any change in your life after marriage? I don't think so.
Not really.
I feel like it's fun being married. Like sometimes we're like, oh, we're married. Like,
Yeah.
Because we waited forever to be married, I feel like. But I mean, we're happy, and
I
kind of feel like I'm still like on the high of getting married.
Yeah.
Because it's fun to think about, and it's a new chapter for us, but we also have like other exciting things going on. So
yeah, I don't really think yes, I'm excited about being married and everything is exciting, but it's also like I think the most exciting part is now it's like me and her starting our lives together. Like it's like it feels honestly like a wall's been removed, and I feel like it's full of freedom now. Like it's full, and that's not anything other than the fact that like she's mine, I'm hers, and it's like it's our life now. We're not attached to anything, but it's just me and her, and we are starting our family, and we're building our home, and we're doing our thing, and which is cool.
I was so sick of being your damn fiance.
Yeah, I was sick and tired of saying fiance. I hate that word.
Too long. We said it for too long.
Way too long. 2 years, and I was like, eh.
All right, next question.
Yeah. Coming from Lil Revenge. I apologize. I probably screwed up your name. Lil R Vange, and then your name got cut off because it was too long. What is your guys' dream for the future? Honestly, I want a house in Michigan. I want a house in Florida. I want to be able to travel with Kayla, our 2, maybe 3 kids.
Only 2.
Who knows?
No, just 2.
Who knows?
Even if we have twins, that's 2 kids. We're done.
Who knows?
No.
Anyway, I want to travel. I want to enjoy that. Me and Kayla are just kind of getting, I don't want to say our travel, but we're getting into having experiences together, different experiences together that don't necessarily involve other people. And that's really what I think I enjoy. I know she does too. And we found it's really good for us to go just have a little excursion by ourselves and go do something new together that we've never done. And I like that. I get on a high every time we do it. So I don't know. I think for the future, build our brands, build something good, a great foundation for the family, and then just kind of enjoy life, honestly.
Yeah.
I like I said, I've got some things coming up here soon, hopefully. Brands is a big thing. I want to build I'm trying to build a brand at the moment right now, which I'm not going to announce, but yeah, we're working on it. But yeah, we're enjoying life, man. It's like, I don't know.
I feel like
I have nothing to complain about my life. Like I'm not saying my life is perfect, but it's as good as I could ever pray it could ever be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So everything I have right now, I've asked for. So.
Yeah, I feel like dreams for me are just have a family with you, live in our home.
The best song to describe me. Sorry, I have a wedgie, and I'm not picking at my junk. I'm just trying to get the wedgie down. The best song, and if you guys ever have heard the song, you know what I'm talking about. Simple Man by Leonard Skinner. Listen to that song and think of me. That's what I'm trying to be. Just a simple man, dude. I just want a nice car. When I say a nice car, nothing crazy.
Says the man with a Porsche.
Whatever. I just need a car, a house, a family. Simple. I don't need a private jet. I don't need a Lamborghini. I don't need 12 different houses and to be happy. It's like I just feel like I need Kayla and family and just simple. That like I just want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's a problem with the world. Everybody wants the next thing. Once they get something, they want the next thing. Once they get something, they want the next thing. You know what I mean?
I'm guilty of that.
But that you are fighting your own happiness. It also contradicts because you don't want to get comfortable with life, because once you get comfortable with life, it's like, okay, then you start to get lazy. So you have to find that medium where it's like, how do I find comfort and keep that comfort, but challenge myself to do, better things. But better things doesn't always mean money. You challenge yourself to be a better husband or wife. You could challenge yourself to be a better mother or father. You could challenge yourself to do things around the house better. Just simple things like that. But I don't know. Comfort, dude. Comfort kills. I don't know. I'm going on like these.
Yeah, you are.
My brain is turning right now. Sorry.
Mr. Chatterbox.
Yeah,
today.
I don't know what's going on. These we got when we moved to the house. We're getting new chairs because these things just give me the worst wedgies ever, dude.
Because you're slouching. Sit up straight.
I don't like sitting up straight.
Okay, well, I'm perfectly fine over here.
She looks like a banana when she looks down at her phone. She's all like.
Okay, next question. From Marco94. Who is each of your guys' celebrity crushes?
Go ahead. Actually, I already know who yours is, I think.
Do you? Because I don't even know if I know mine.
What is your celebrity crush?
I don't know. I got to think about that.
All right, I'll let you think. I want you to go first. I'm not going first.
Wait, what is a celebrity?
Well, if you have to question if he's a celebrity, then I got to go kick his fucking ass.
What?
Who are you talking about? Is it some dude down the street?
No. Is Morgan Wallen a celebrity?
Yes, that's a celebrity.
Okay, I would say right now, that's my celebrity crush. I didn't know if, singers were celebrities. I don't know. I just, a celebrity I feel like is on TV. You know?
Yeah, he's a celebrity. Celebrity, I just feel like, is anybody with a large following that is widely known. You can throw them in a conversation, they'll know who they are.
I feel like I could have many more, too.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Name more celebrity crush. I'd love to hear them. If you've got so many more to name, I'd love to hear them. What do you got?
No.
Let me hear them.
No.
Yes, I want to hear celebrity crushes.
I don't know. I'm just saying that I probably could if I could think about it.
Because I could name way more.
F off. You're annoying.
Why can't I think of her name?
She must be really hot.
You shouldn't worry. I can't even remember her name. Girl from Wolf of Wall Street, the girl that plays the wife. Margot Robbie. Margot Robbie is probably a celebrity crush.
I guess I get told that I look like her.
Really?
Yeah. And
I see it.
what's her name?
Jennifer Aniston.
No. Dang it. What's her name? That makes me
Don't know.
sound so dumb.
All the dudes right now listening are like, dude, Margot Robbie's smoking hot. Yes, she is. But only in that movie, I think. I don't know. It was just a character, I think it was. I got attached to a character. That's not her in real life. I got attached to the character. I don't know. Something about that dirty New York accent, dude. What?
Yeah, you love that, don't you?
No. No, I don't.
Oh, okay, what happened today?
I brought up that.
Yeah,
I brought up.
Yeah, cool.
There was a girl and her dad at the pool, and I asked her dad what part of New York she was from, and then the girl started talking later on. A few minutes later, I turned to Kayla. I was like, "She's got a New York accent too."
Not how you said it.
That's exactly how I
That's
said it.
not how you said it.
How did I say it?
You were turned on.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. I broke the microphone, so give me a sec.
Ready, set, go.
All right. Sorry. All right. Next question.
Oh, we're done with that?
Celebrity crush. We answered both of our celebrity. Unless you have a different celebrity crush you want to throw out there.
No. I was just talking about the hot girl that you liked.
There wasn't guys. That's not what happened. I wasn't turned on by a girl at the pool that had a New York accent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's not what it was. It was just I was honestly making a joke. Okay. All right. I guess
anyways.
if you talk like this, no. That's just not how it works. Dutch, go lay down. Go lay down.
Dutch, lay down. Dutch, sit.
Our dogs have separation anxiety.
Sit. Lay down. Okay.
She's still heated about that last conversation. Dude, favorite memory together.
By who?
That MF Lisa. That mother Lisa. What's up, gang?
Shout out.
What up, Lisa? What do you think? Your favorite memory?
My favorite memory. I'm going to do a recent memory.
Wow.
A recent memory is us by ourselves walking back down the aisle from when we got married. When we were looking at each other and we were like, no way. We were like, holy shit, we're married. And we were just enjoying the moment together.
Yeah. That's a good memory. I have so many that's popping through my head. There's so many. There's from the engagement. There's just talks we've had. There's us on the beach. There's us on the boat. I think mine would have to be probably one of my favorite memories is when after we got engaged and we're driving back and I remember we were going over the bridge, and you were looking at the ring and you were like, no way. I could just tell that night that you were just so excited about getting engaged. You were just staring at that ring. You were just, even though the engagement, I know, and she is so good, she didn't say anything about this. I know the engagement didn't go perfect for you, as in there wasn't a photographer. I had my dad. I didn't even think of a photographer. If you're about to propose to a girl, get a photographer. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I didn't know that was a thing. I will be honest. I didn't even know it was a thing. I would have got one if I would have knew it was a thing. She wanted me to propose so bad, but she didn't give me the deets of what I was supposed to do.
I feel like the women shouldn't have to do that. You can figure that out yourself.
I know. I should have.
Ask questions.
I should have. You're right. I should have.
It's okay.
But yeah.
I still got to marry the love of my life. Is that a police?
No. Dude. Yeah. So, those are good memories.
Good memes. All right, next question by Omar for Life.
Omar for life.
Yep. Interesting question. What kind of drugs have y'all done?
I've smoked a little marijuana in my past. I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, same. That is literally the farthest I've ever gone. I'm actually really afraid of drugs.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't do drugs. Yeah, I don't really even have a curiosity for it.
I don't either.
I'm just
but I'm also,
I'm good.
You shouldn't do drugs, so don't do that. But I'm the wimpiest person in the entire world. I'm way too scared for that shit.
That is true. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't really get into that. I guess me and Kayla didn't really go hog wild on drugs. We didn't really do drugs. So,
No.
yeah. That's a pretty simple one, actually.
Yeah.
Don't do drugs. Sponsored by Dare. If you guys had to move out of the U.S. for whatever reason, where would you live instead? From RCAP43.
Where would we live?
I would live in Portugal.
I knew you were going to say that.
And the reason I'm going to say Portugal is because I have talked to so many people from Portugal. I've seen stuff in Portugal. It's just the culture and the people seem so loving, and it seems like such a beautiful culture. The food seems amazing. The views seem amazing. Everything just feels like, I don't know how to explain it, dude. If you've ever listened to Coldplay, you know what I'm saying, though. It's just beautiful, okay? I don't know. Portugal.
I think that I'm going to say Spain.
Why Spain? Because you like Barcelona.
No, I don't know a lot of other places other than the U.S., if I'm being honest. Not that that's the only thing I know, but I know since living in Florida, I've made a few friends that grew up in Spain, and they turned out okay.
They turned out okay. Yeah, Spain's cool.
So
I agree.
Yeah. That's my question.
I'm just gonna read these. So tossing it back and forth, it's gonna be a pain in the dick to edit. I'm not doing that anymore. Do you guys have a favorite thing to do together? And I love you guys so much from India, from Height. I'm sorry, dude. Your name is literally Height and Jenny. I cannot pronounce that. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that.
What is the?
What is your favorite thing to do together? Honestly,
Thing to do together.
you know what? Since getting married, I find so much pleasure in the simplistic things. Genuinely. Walking the dogs together, taking the dogs to the dog park, going for a drive together, going to the beach, having a picnic, going to dinner.
I
It's
like
just the
cooking
simplest.
together, too.
Cooking together is amazing. It's like, there's, what's the word I'm looking for? Intimate. It's so intimate.
Yeah.
But you're not being physical with each other whatsoever. It's intimate to have those moments where you're doing something with your person, but it's like, I don't know what, it's such a surreal, I love it.
Yeah.
I get a high off of it. So
I like it too.
those things are very important in our relationship, I think. When I say
Yeah.
very, I mean probably the backbone. Doing those things together is
And
huge.
I feel like we just recently, not recently, but in the last
Yeah, we didn't, well, we
6 months probably figured that out.
we
That
did
was
not
really
do that
good for
before.
us.
We
Yeah.
did not do that before.
Yeah.
It was like when the dogs had to go out to the bathroom or the dogs had to go to the park, it was like a fight who was going to take them out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like a fight who was going to drive and go pick up dinner.
Yeah.
It was a fight who's going to go to the grocery store. And now we just do everything together. And we don't do
fun.
everything together, but we do those things together where it's good for us. It's very good for us.
Also, like, why wouldn't I want to spend time with you? I
Yeah.
feel like, you know what I mean?
But I just think that took a little bit of a,
Yeah.
Oh, this is my favorite question of the entire night. Liam Butler asked, when is baby Slick coming? We talked about this a few hours ago, and she said, let us get a little bit of marriage under our belt.
That's what I said.
And we have approximately been married for almost 1 month.
Yep.
So I'll give it another month.
No.
I'll give it a while. I'm not pressuring her to have a baby. I don't necessarily want a baby right now. It just gets me excited thinking about, holy crap, to start a family with her. I'm
Yeah.
really not in a rush to have a baby at the moment. I'm really not. But I wouldn't be against it if she said, hey, I think I'm ready to start. I'd be like, okay. If she's like, hey, I don't think I'm ready, okay. You know what I mean? I'm not in a rush.
I feel like getting married, like, you're, like, I don't know.
I want to enjoy her first before we have I have to love somebody else. I want to dive into our relationship and find I also want to figure out how we want to raise the kid. Okay. How do you want how do you want to discipline? How do you want to raise? How do you want to do all these things? Because if we need to be on the same ground before the baby comes, we need to be on the same ground before we even think about having children.
Yeah.
We need to think if we're even ready for a child before we even think about having a child.
Like, started talking about that. Like, we've talked
Oh,
about
we've
having
talked about it.
not how we
Not-
like raise.
No,
and
no,
discipline,
not
those
that,
things.
no.
I'm saying we've talked about because obviously we both want kids, but
There's a lot we need to figure out before we have a child. But yes,
not bad things.
no, all good things. I'm, but like I said, I want to
But,
really.
like, literally, Steven would be like, if I told him tomorrow.
I don't know. I don't know. I in the moment, I'd be like, the reason I get like that is because you don't necessarily reciprocate what I'm showing.
excitement.
We can
about a
joke
child.
about having a baby. You don't even joke about wanting a baby.
I think that
I joke. You know I joke about a lot of things, but it's to get a reaction out of you. And when you don't give the right reaction back to me.
Yeah, but I also feel like it's because, not that it's not scary for you to have a baby, but like, you ain't carrying the baby.
I get that. I'm not, like I said, I want to build a foundation with you though first. I
I
want to go have fun and start our marriage off on the right foot and go live our, life to the fullest and build that foundation, go see things we'll never see, go do things we never. I'm not saying we can't bring our
Literally,
babies.
kids change your life forever. So.
Yeah. Yeah. But the cool part is we have really cool parents, so we'll be able to toss them off to the grandparents whenever.
Yeah, but still. They're still your children.
But yeah. Next question. One advice for singles from each person. This is from Sancher Lit.
What advice to singles?
What advice to singles from each person? Me, I'm going to say this right now. Don't try and be somebody you're not. Be patient. Don't go hunting. Don't go chasing. When you're ready for a relationship, you've worked on yourself, they'll chase you. Because that's when you know you're ready. It's like a ripe banana, okay? You can't go out there green, bro. You got to wait till you're got some brown spots, okay?
I was going to say make sure that, kind of what you say, make sure you love yourself before you go and.
What do you mean by that? I want you to dive into that. Like, love yourself. Because I guess, I'm not saying I just don't understand it. I don't quite understand it. What do you mean by love yourself?
Make sure you know what you want in a man. Make sure you know what you want. I should say want in life, but like what you aspire that you want. Not that you need your life like figured out, but and make sure you know how to kind of like almost reset yourself. Does that make any sense? Like, I don't know how to explain it.
I don't know. It might make sense to girls. I don't. No, it doesn't make sense to me. But that's coming from a guy.
Yeah. Like know what know what makes you happy and know what, and when you're sad, you should be able to heal yourself.
Here's what I'm reciprocating it. I think I'm reciprocating it like this. Respect yourself before you want somebody else to respect you. Like you can't expect somebody else to respect you when you don't respect yourself.
Yeah.
Like if you always give in and give in and give in and do things you don't want to do to please somebody else. Is that what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
Kind of.
I feel like it's really hard to explain. The ladies will know.
I think the girls understand. Guys, I don't, you know what I mean? That's girl language. I don't understand. But we already kind of went over this, but it's a different part of it. Do you guys want kids and when and how many? Pros and cons. So let's just go over. This is from Akash Y. So let's just go over how many kids, pros and cons.
How many kids?
Actually, not pros and cons. How many kids when we want kids? We already talked about when. Let's just talk about how many kids. Honestly, 2.
2 children.
Two's a good number.
Yes. 2 kids.
3 would be an accident if we had a third one, and then after that, tubes are tied.
Yeah. Tubes are tied after 2.
Unless we have triplets. That would be so painful. I can't imagine. Triplets. That sounds awful.
Yeah.
Oof. Who cooks better? This is a great question, Leon.
1, 2, 3. Me.
Kayla just started recently getting into cooking, and I got you into cooking.
It's true.
I was the one that wanted to get the cookbook, and then we started cooking. I told you, let's make something out of the cookbook once a week. Let's try and do this once a week. And we have. We've literally made it a normal thing. We have 3 cookbooks. Cooking is one of the most intimate things that we do. Yeah. But I will say recently she kind of took over cooking. I find myself working, I feel like the last few times you've cooked and I'm doing something on the computer, editing or whatever. Yeah. I've caught myself sidetracked, so I haven't done that in the last few weeks. But that's one thing we do together. Cooking is awesome. She definitely right now holds that trophy, but I feel like before it was me. So I feel like it switches back and forth.
You're still a good cook, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't know if necessarily one of us is better than the other.
Kayla's made some mean dishes recently, though.
If I do it more, that doesn't mean I'm better at it.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to cook dinner.
What inspired you guys to create a podcast, and will you invite guests? From Brick Younce. Is that how you say it? Younce, that sounds right. What inspired us to create a podcast? Honestly, I wanted to create something that was like I wanted to create. I brought up to Kayla. I was like, we need to do something that is different than what we do. We already mesh so well content wise. Like, let's make something that is more genuine, more real, more not necessarily. I don't know, just something different and
something different that we can both enjoy. Not that we don't enjoy the other things,
and aspire
like,
to grow through.
Yeah, like I feel like a podcast could even like last longer than something else. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
podcast has more longevity.
Yeah.
But the other thing before this was we were thinking about doing a cooking show. That was the other thing I brought up. And I was like, it's a cooking show or we do a podcast. And Kayla was like, I want to do a podcast. I was like, the podcast would be easier to make. It'd be more simple. And
I feel like the podcast can grow in a lot of different ways too and
Yeah.
help us build a better foundation.
yeah.
us, too.
I agree.
And it's honestly a good bonding time, and it's
Yeah, well, honestly, we figured this out after the first few podcasts. We just get in the moment when we're talking, and it's like I've said this before. We like start to learn things about each other that we didn't know because we're diving into these deep conversations about things, and you know what I mean. So it's good. It's been actually good for us. But yes, we will have guests. This is actually our last podcast by ourselves. We're gonna really try and push. We will do more by ourselves, but we're really trying to. We're going to start getting guests on after this podcast, and then we're going to start doing call-ins, have you guys get into calls with us, goofy stuff like that. So we're going to be trying different things here soon, kind of see what works, and then go from there. We're just going everywhere right now, though.
Yeah.
When did each of you realize that you wanted to spend the rest of your life with the other? Sorry.
I feel like I knew pretty fast that I didn't. I mean, we were young, so like I wasn't like.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I feel like even my whole family was like, "You're marrying him," and I was like, "Yeah." Like my sister, literally dated. Sorry, this isn't to say anything bad about my sister, but she dated like two guys while we were still together, and then she found her husband, which you know though. Yeah, no, I know, but. Like, they got married before we did, and they were dating, like, a year and a half before they got engaged, and then they got married before us. But it's always a joke that Paige, my sister, she always was like, nope, Kayla and Steven are going to get married before me. They're going to have the first grandbaby and all of these things. And then, obviously, life worked out. But it was just kind of funny.
Yeah.
Everybody knew that you were the one.
I don't really have a moment, I feel like, but, like, from the start, I've told you guys this before. Like, I've always been like drop dead in love with this girl. Like, I don't know what it is that attracts me to her so much. I don't know. It's just like a gravitational pull towards me. I really don't have an exact moment. I mean, I could tell you 6th grade, but like she didn't even know I existed. So like I don't know if that really makes sense. But like, yeah, dude, I'm not lying to you. But yeah. Sorry, I had to swipe through a few bikini pics, and then I had to get to the next question. Does your wife sometimes get upset when you make a joke, or is she fine with it? Sorry, I'm having really bad. I don't know.
Maybe I should read that.
From Loik Runts. I'm so glad somebody asked this question, and I really want you to chime in and have your own story with it. But I'm gonna tell my side, and then you can tell yours. The videos me and Kayla make, most of you have probably seen them. 90% of you have probably seen the videos me and Kayla make, not on the podcast, right? I make jokes. She makes jokes. They are strictly for content. We've kind of broken in this before. They are strictly for content. No, she does not get butthurt. Maybe I would, you can go on your own thing and tell me, but from what we've talked about, no, she does not get butthurt, and it's all bull crap at the end of the day. The content is to make somebody else laugh. It's not to put Kayla down. It's not to degrade Kayla. It's not because we literally make the video and then I'm kissing her 5 seconds later and trying to help her cook after that. You know what I mean? That's just how it works. So yeah, no problems there, but I want to hear your side.
Yeah, I feel like if you guys watched was it our second episode?
Yeah, we probably already talked about it.
We kind of talked about it a little bit in the second episode. At first, it was definitely hard for me to, like, obviously I knew he wasn't, like, being mean to me because it's my fiance or boyfriend at the time. I don't know what you were. But, yeah, I quickly realized that it was all a joke and it was fine. Literally, I have no issues with it whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, like he said, we make the video and we're like, okay, like he edits it and we just get back to real life.
Like
is what it is.
But like actors. They do the same thing.
Yeah.
They go to the set every day. They play a different character. They come home. They live a normal life like that. I'm not trying to compare myself to that level, but it's the same idea as to what I'm doing. And she understands that. She's awesome, and she's gotten really good at just, you know what I mean? So this one is awesome, and I really, really actually, I'm glad somebody asked this. But Marcus Woolen asked, what is your take on Christianity? I'll let you tell your story or your what you want to say, and then I can say my side. But yeah, I mean, I grew up in the church like pretty. It was pretty intense. My dad was like Christian Reformed, so very intense. Grew up, you know, button ups and ties to church. Went to a Christian school for a few years. Not saying any of this makes me like I'm not a good example. I will say that I'm not a good example. But me and Kayla did just start going back to church, and I'm trying to put that at the center of everything because I think that is the key to a great marriage is having Christ in the middle. So that's really what I'm trying to work on, is, you know, setting that foundation up for before we have kids and for me and Kayla's marriage. So yeah, I mean, and Kayla's been awesome with it, and me and her are learning a lot together, and we're trying to get back to my roots is what I'm trying to do. But yeah. It's been good. Do you feel that Kayla helped you grow your channel? Oh, yeah. Without a doubt. I mean, a lot of people don't know this, but I had 1 million followers before I put Kayla in a video. But after me and Kayla started making videos, it's like, this is so easy. This is so funny. Like, it was easy, and it was just, it was funny and easy. And when I say it was funny and easy, we could make a video in 5 minutes, and it would be hilarious.
But that is so funny to me that you had 1 million followers before I was in one of your videos.
I know. Now I don't. I barely do videos without you.
I used to cheer you on from the side, and now I'm literally like in all of your content.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way.
No.
But it's us.
I will say I am trying to move away from that as much. I want to kind of get.
You're not trying to move away. You're just trying to add some without me.
Yes. I'm
not
trying
away.
Yes, anyway. I'm not trying to not make content with Kayla, but I'm trying to get different people in. My parents, my family, my friends. I'm trying to do different things, and because I can make content with them. But yeah, it's just me and Kayla always make content together because we live together, dude. You know what I mean? We can knock something out. We can do something in 10 minutes, and it's easy, and it's funny. It's funny, you know. People love the wife husband content because there's so much you can do there, you know. But yeah, of course, Kayla's helped me. I would not be anywhere where I'm at today without Kayla for sure. How was your guys' first time? From Emercy Neighbors is her last name. Emercy Neighbors says, how was your first time?
It's a long, long time ago.
Yeah, like 3 weeks ago, right after we got married.
Yeah.
It
feels like forever. How was it, Steven? Are we done?
Our first time? You told me to stop.
That's true.
So I left. That was the first time.
Yes, it was.
This is really awkward. I haven't thought back on that moment in a very long time, but that was the first time. Yeah. Next question. Thanks, Emercy. Our next question, very important question. Is 3 inches enough? I can't answer this. I tell you. Is 3 inches enough?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so either, buddy.
No.
James Spam. Sorry, bro.
Thanks for that, buddy.
This is a question for Steve. What made you say this is the one? We talked about that one earlier. I don't know. I've just always had a thing for Kayla, bro. She kind of just, I don't know, caught my eye. But, dude, our dog right now has chapped lips, and it looks like somebody took sandpaper and just scraped the bottom of his lip. I don't know. I just saw a picture on the phone. That's what got me thinking about it.
Sad.
That's honestly probably the only Q&A question video we'll ever do. And the only reason we did it is because it's a good way. I feel like it's a good way to get into the podcast. But yeah, I know I've said it 3 times already, but guests coming on next week. Podcasts are going to start getting real. We're honestly just trying to stay consistent, stay with it, stay, exciting. But the thing I'm most excited about is we will have our own office space with our podcast setup. So we're not going to have to set up in the living room every single time. And like literally we have parts of our couch spread across the entire apartment right now.
Apartment living.
I hate it, dude. I hate living in an apartment. It's awful.
Almost out.
It's awful.
Almost
It's
out.
awful having only one bedroom and then, yeah. But
thank you guys for your questions.
yeah, thank you
That
for
was
everybody that
fun.
asked the questions. If you do not follow our Instagram, follow Get a Job Pod on Instagram. We'll put it in the description. Follow us. Yeah, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know, like I said, we got some fun things coming. So stay
Spotify
tuned.
too.
Spotify. If you guys are not on Spotify, get on Spotify. Rate the podcast. Give it 5 stars on Spotify. We'd really appreciate it. But yeah, love you guys. Thanks for listening.
Love y'all.
Hope you guys found the question somewhat entertaining. Peace.
Bye.